Who do we have on DC artists?
Anti-social beats or anti-beats.
Anti-beats. Okay, it seems like every popular DMV song I'm like always in.
It's an anti-beat.
But we're gonna talk about that later on. So, first off, where you from?
Shit, I'm from Uptown DC.
Uptown DC. Okay, so what was it like for you growing up there?
Shit, you know, it was just normal for any other, like, for real uptown kid, like, living up, like Georgia Ave type shit around that area. But, like, it was cool. I had, like, people outside and shit up until, like, I'd say I was, like, 14. That's when that's where my anti-social came from for I stopped fucking with niggas for around that point because of some shit happened. But then, just went in the house, started making beats for her. That's when around the time I started learning how to make beats and shit.
Okay, so what kind of made you want to make beats?
Well, motherfucking, I played clarinet in middle school, like 6th grade. That's when I first started like doing something with music and shit. And then from there on, like I played clarinet and then I went to high school, went to an art school, played clarinet there and shit, went to Duke Ellington. And then in that joint, they taught music theory and shit. So I learned music theory along with like what I'm already doing with beats and shit. So I just applied that to that shit and that job like helped me and shit.
Okay. So clarinet, you know, that's kind of interesting because I feel like your beats have, you know, like a lot of bass, you know, a lot of drum lines. So
yeah.
Okay, so how did you kind of get into that?
Well, like once I went to Duke and shit, I'm around like all other instruments and shit. So I kind of got to play with like every different one for real. And I like drums and shit. So on my own time, I bought some sticks and started doing shit like that. But you know, I got a good ear with drums and shit, so I could hear some drums and kind of like make my own version of that shit just off air, and then probably add my own shit, do shit like that.
Okay, so what kind of music like did you listen to growing up?
I listened to like a lot of Chief Keef trap, hip hop shit.
Yeah, same. Yeah, 2012
like
Chief
Migos,
Keef. Yeah, most definitely. Okay. Was anybody in your family doing like music, or was this something that you just picked up by yourself?
This is something I picked up by myself for like, not even my mom or dad knew, but like I was gonna make beats and shit like that. I just came out with it and was like, yeah, it's me. And they was like, oh, all right.
So you just said that you started making beats like when you were about 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so at what point did you like tell yourself, you know what, I'm gonna just take this thing seriously?
For real, like 2017, when like Twinsky was like, he hopped on my beat. He was just like the first like artist from DC that hopped on my shit, and then from there I'm like, oh shit, niggas fucking with this shit. I'm like, I might gotta make more shit for other niggas that's in the city. Cause before that, I was making like, you know, Metro Boomin type beats, like all them like industry producer type beats, and trying to see like if I can get an industry rapper on them, but wasn't, you know, I'm like a little like an ant in this shit, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't get no traction, but when I get that, once Twinsky hopped on my beat, I was able to like use that to like as a door like to DC artists and shit. So shout out to Twinsky, I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Shout out to Twinsky. Okay, so like what DMV song do you think like really like put you on the map here?
Shit. I would say, well, the first joint, I ain't gonna lie, it was this one Twinsky joint. That was like that was like my most popular joint at the time. Was it was a sample beat. I'm trying to remember. Motherfucking I can't remember right now, but I did like a little sample from Pokemon on that joint, and then that joint got like 300K views and shit in the city. And then after that, I'll say like Baby J-Mo. After that, yeah, Baby J-Mo, I got like hella songs with him. So
Right. Okay.
Everybody know that. But then after that, motherfucking TD Rainbow, the MGM joint, everybody fuck with that joint. And then yeah, niggas been telling me they got hits to me off that shit. So
Facts, man. I feel like that you like definitely made your impact here. Most definitely.
I appreciate you.
How do you go about like making beats? What's your creative process like?
Well, sometimes, when I first started making beats, I ain't had no keyboard or nothing like that. So I was just like, niggas know like if you like on FL or whatever, like DAW you use to make beats and shit, you just click shit in. I just start clicking shit in, whatever sounded good to me. I do that shit. I might put some chords and shit, start with some chords, cause like I said, going back to music theory, that was yeah, like the first thing they taught was chords and shit. Just remember that shit, and that shit like open you up to different melodies and shit like that.
Right. Okay. So you do chords first, and then you try to add bass, 808 and kick, things like that.
Well, it depends. Like every beat that I make, like I feel is different when it comes to melodies and shit. So I could either like click shit in, or I get the keyboard out and just play the keyboard and shit. I know how to play the keyboard too.
Okay. And about like on average, like how long do you spend like making one beat?
Probably about like 30, 45 minutes.
30, 45 minutes. Okay. I think it's safe to say that a lot goes into each beat that you make, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay, so are there any outside like influences that like give you inspiration to like make beats?
Shit, my man Butter right here, he make beats too. Yeah, I mean, you just like get inspiration from each other and shit, help me make more better beats. And then, you talking about like industry producer wise type shit, or like what you mean?
I mean, just like, you know, like if you like in the studio, like you know, where do you kind of get your inspiration from? Like you gotta smoke or?
Oh nah, like that shit for real just come to me. Like I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes. Yeah, sometimes like I listen to like a song like or something like that, and like I'll probably like how it's like I'll hear the melody or something, and I might hear like I don't know how to for real explain it, like a second part to a melody, like a whole different melody start playing in my head that's probably like in the same key of that shit type shit. And I'll be like, oh yeah, this sounds sweet. Like it don't sound like that, but it still sounds sweet. Like it's a whole unique melody. So I, you know, like that. Or sometimes it'll be days I wake up just like hearing like melodies in my head and shit, and I just put that shit down like that. And yeah, that's usually how I go for it. I just hear that shit in my head. I just put it down.
Okay, man. That's what's up, man. Okay, so like I said earlier, I feel like every popular DMV song, you know, it's like I'm always hearing.
It's an anti-beat.
You know, I feel like everybody that's somebody, you know, has at least one song, you know, like with your beat. You go from Baby J-Mo, Giz Wop, Young Marley, Semi Homie, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like the list goes on and on. So why do you think so many rappers have gravitated towards your beats?
I just feel like I just got like a uniqueness that nobody really ever heard type shit, to be honest. Like at this point, I just feel like it was just my time for people to hear what I got to show for real. And I've just like been working on this shit for a minute. Like I said, I've been making beats since I was 14. My shit started taking off when I was like 17. So like I've been making beats for like some time since then, trying to get my shit up. But my shit started really taking off in like 2020. So that's about like a couple more years down the road and shit. So I've been working on this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just my time for real. You gotta keep working and that shit will come.
Right. Do you have a favorite artist, you know, that you like to work with?
I'm trying to think. Shit. Shit, I gotta really think. It's a lot of artists I work with, I ain't gonna hold you. And like, a lot of them, you know, like, I don't know. Shit.
I think you and Lee chemistry good.
Yeah, me and Migo Lee chemistry good. Y'all say Migo Lee, I probably say Baby J-Mo too, because I ain't meet Migo Lee in person, even though like I met him before, like way back then, but it was before I was making beats. But Baby J-Mo, I met him like in the studio type shit, and I was able to like make the relationship right there, and then we was able to take off like that. But Young Molly too, I fuck with Young Molly too. Me and him got good chemistry too. I was in the studio with him a couple times. Cruddy Murder too, I was in the studio with him a couple times too. He y'all like, shout out all them niggas, y'all like working.
Facts, man. I feel like definitely with like Marley though. Yeah, I got hits together. Like a lot of hits.
We definitely got hits. We got something sneaky coming up too.
Okay, so if you could produce a track for like one mainstream artist, you know, who would it be and why?
Shit, Chief Keef. They all know that shit. Yeah. That's just like my first inspiration. Just like when I first making beats, like it was y'all like all Chief Keef type beats, no matter the producers, like it would be a Chief Keef type beat. Niggas would be like, oh yeah, I can hear Chief Keef on all your beats and shit like that. And like facts, like I've been trying to get him on my beat since like I started listening for you know, y'all like maybe y'all like that was y'all like my goal when I was making beats back then. Like I'm trying to get a beat to him. So that's y'all like still the same shit. So
okay. Solid choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so since we're kind of talking about mainstream artists, right? Why do you think very few DMV rappers here like go mainstream?
Shit, I feel like it's cause they don't switch up the audience sometimes. Like, and then and it's a lot of crab in a barrel type shit going on. I ain't gonna hold you. Like if niggas I'll say like I already know it's beef and shit, but sometimes some of that shit like it's the bigger picture at the end of the day and shit. Like niggas could realize take over. We already job going up. It's already niggas fucking with the DMV swag and DMV like rap scene and shit. Niggas probably might not know, but like niggas from Chicago, Atlanta and shit, like everywhere they fuck with it. Just like how you fuck with Detroit type sound or Texas type sound, Atlanta type sound. You know what I mean? Like niggas fuck with this type swag here. We got our own sound. Niggas try to say that. Sometimes niggas try to say that, oh yeah, it sound the same and shit, but that's just our swag here, you hear me? So that's how I feel with that shit.
Okay. What are some challenges that you faced when you've been working with DMV artists?
Shit, the beef shit, like I was saying, you know what I mean? Like, they be like, damn, you fuck with them, bro? And I be like, nah, bro, like, just music, this is just business shit. Like, it's really just business. Like, ain't nothing like that type shit going on. I'm not even with that shit, you know what I mean? So, it's really just that for real. Or it'd be like, they try to say that I'm giving the same beat to a niggas, but when it come to that shit, that's cause niggas don't put the money behind that. They'll get a free beat and then another nigga get the same free beat. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's free. Like niggas gonna want the free shit, but they don't want to pay for the shit, like the exclusive shit, you see what I'm saying? But niggas had paid for the exclusive shit and custom shit, so ain't no problem with that. Like, you know, just gotta switch it up.
Right. You kind of said that, you know, the most challenging thing that you had to deal with is, you know, with the whole beef stuff. So has an artist ever pressured you to like choose a side?
Nah, not for real. Like, I always knew how to move when it came to that shit. Like, they know.
Okay, so like, have you ever had to like stop working with the artist, you know, because they trying to say, damn, oh, you be with them too, or?
Nah, not really.
Like you said, you know, this beef stuff is really like a big problem in our area. Lately, we've seen a lot of our rappers go to jail or unfortunately end up passing away. So what do you think can be done to stop that?
I think niggas should just focus on their business and just get deep into that shit. Cause once you get busy with the business, you not gonna have time for no beef shit or no personal shit. Cause you trying to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Just get to the money, because that beef shit it's gonna stop your money. You either gonna be in jail or you gonna be dead, stopping your money at the end of the day. So you wanna continue to do that. Just you know, try to get deep into your business shit. Yeah, just fuck all that beef shit. Just straight work.
Right. Straight work, right? So, you know, late last year, I saw you drop this is an anti-beat project, and earlier this year, you dropped Anti-Tyler with, you know, Migo Lee.
Yeah.
Both albums crank, by the way. You know, I play them all the time. So, you know, like, what is next for Anti-Beats? You know, what can your fans expect from you?
Shit, I got a lot of sneaky projects. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, shit, what can they expect right now? I'll say I got a collab tape coming out with Butter. That's like about to be my next recent project. Then after that, I got a collab tape with this sneaky artist. I ain't gonna say too much, you know what I mean? But,
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And you can't tell us?
I ain't gonna say too much, man. We got a lot of tapes.
Drop the Petros too, man.
Yeah, man, you know, we got the Petro Volume 2 coming out too, man. You know what I mean? Volume 1 been dropped. If y'all ain't hip, you know what I mean?
Legends.
Man, we got Living Legends, that been dropped too. Living Legends 2 about to drop. That's what I'm talking about with me and Butter and shit. Now, you know, yeah, I got a lot of shit. I'm just working. You know what I mean? I'm just not this type to say too much, you know what I mean? But I'm definitely working behind the scenes. It's just gonna pop out. You're gonna see it.
Okay, respect. So do you have any like mainstream artists trying to tap in with you?
I had Splurge. He been to, I don't know if anybody hip to that joint, Young Molly and Splurge joint.
Yeah.
Man, he tapped in with me. I got trying to think. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, like off the top of my head I can't think, but it has been like a couple mainstream artists that hit me up. Like I'll say like someone from Slaughter Gang definitely hit me up. Or we definitely about to work soon, very soon. And that's really all I can say right now. Yeah.
Hey, respect. Okay, so where can they follow you at? Instagram?
Yeah, y'all can follow me at anti.beats on Instagram. That's where I post all my beats. And if you go to my YouTube, really, my YouTube beats not really free. Like I say it in the description, it's not free. You gotta hit me up. But niggas real take that shit and put it on a little MP3, little YouTube shit, and then they get on the beat. And then I end up like I ain't that type of nigga to be like, hey bro, take the song down. Like at first I just like was all that type time, but now like you trying to work, just you know what I mean, just hit me up and work, man. I give you a deal, you know what I'm saying? Like work, you all working. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get up, we all trying to come up and eat together and shit like that. So, you know what I mean, just if you trying to get the beat off YouTube, just hit me up, man. I'll give you a sweet deal, man. It's on YouTube. You don't gotta steal the shit. Yeah.
All right, okay. Last thing, like before we leave, I gotta ask every beat maker this. What's the greatest beat that you've ever heard?
That I've ever heard?
Yeah.
Like that anybody made?
Yeah, anybody made. Of all time.
That's a good question, bro.
Of all time.
That's a great question.
To be honest. Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a great question. I ain't gonna hold you.
Any genre too?
Any genre.
I ain't gonna hold you right now. I'm just thinking the trap, so I'm gonna just say, motherfucking,
Think about the greats, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Think about who instructed you. Who you get his answer.
hey,
That's all
bro.
I'm gonna say. So I can think of Lex Luger when he made that
I got
shit.
real think. Motherfucking, Dolan Beats, Chief Keef, Hate Me Now.
Okay, yeah.
That joint crank like shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
It does. I ain't gonna-
Shout out Dolan, man. You know me. Petro Grain Crank Cartel, man. You know me. If you ain't hip, you hip now.
Yeah, that song cranks, man. Most definitely. But that's all, folks. Anti-Beats, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah.